Hi everyone, welcome so much for joining us this afternoon here from Pinewood Studios once again. We are joined by Claire.
Hello there.
Myself, I'm Natalie, and this is Rupert sleeping on Claire's lap. So, just going to turn that off there as well. So, it's always good to have some technical issues first thing when you start a stream. So if you are in the chat, we will be chatting away in the chat room. Please do say hello and let us know which is your film. We will also be choosing 2 to 3 filmmakers to be joining us this coming Wednesday.
Yeah.
So if you are interested in joining us for a live chat, then do comment away and we'll be picking the 2 to 3 most active filmmakers in that chat this afternoon, ready for a stream.
Yeah, I can see already we've got Pradeep in here, we've got Nuzhat and John, and someone from Free Art Productions. So hello to all of you, thank you for joining us.
So before we move on, as you all know, this is the New York Liftoff Film Festival and we're doing a massive roundup this afternoon about that. So we have the Trailblazer Shores and all of the 7 different programs going there. So
yeah, we're almost halfway through the festival now.
We are.
Almost at the midway point.
So, without further ado, shall we crack on?
Absolutely.
Okay, so New York Liftoff 2020 second voting roundup. I'm in control today, by the way. As you can tell, I'm a little bit like, technology is not my strong point.
We're getting better, though.
We are getting better. Each and every time we're getting better.
Yeah.
So, here we go. Here are the 7 programs we were talking about. And as you know, as you're part of them, I hope that you are enjoying watching the film so far as much as Claire, myself, and even Rupert has a little bit of an input, doesn't he?
He does.
Okay, so for the entire month of July, official selections of the New York Liftoff Film Festivals are live and exclusively on demand. And we have 655 films available in all of those programs. It's insane that we have that many filmmakers connecting with us and sharing their work, and we're able to give them a platform to have the wider audiences see their films.
We say it every time, but it never fails to amaze me how much content is created, how much talent there is out there. Yeah, keep it coming because we love it.
And as we mentioned, it's all exclusively on Vimeo On Demand. And what an amazing platform that is. I hope you're finding it pretty easy to use as much as we are. If not, let us know if there are any issues with it.
Yeah, it's a great format.
So to start with, we're going to talk a little bit about the voting system. So I'm going to move over here. So if anyone is having problems with the voting system, Claire is the best person to ask. And you've got her live right now. So do ask in the chat room and we'll try our best to answer those questions. So I'm just going to turn the... Our online festivals are designed to bring much needed new audience to true indie film with a voting process that provides valuable insight for filmmakers. The winning films will receive an official selection to an upcoming Liftoff Film Festival. To vote, please write voted along with 2 titles of the films you are choosing. Then, head to the online voting form to give your feedback on each film. This will be sent to the filmmakers at the end of the festival. You can visit this page on our website, which is updated every morning to see the current score breakdowns. Thank you for participating in the Liftoff Online Festival and supporting true indie film. Okay, so that was my lovely voice you heard through that. Used to be an actor, so it's good to know that my skills are coming to use a little bit more.
Any voiceover requests? Send them her way.
So the prizes of the festival. So audience choice and jury selections for each of the 7 programs will be migrated to the network round. So the Tokyo Liftoff Film Festival is currently taking place on the network round, and we've had lots of engagement there as well. Isn't it next week that we'll be announcing the winners?
It is. So everyone who's been participating in that, stay tuned. We've only got a few days left of that, so we will very shortly be announcing those.
This is so exciting.
Announcing the winners, which receive the live screenings, as we've spoken about, and also our season award nominations.
Yes, so what are the season award nominations? So up for grabs, we've got Best Short Live Action Narrative, Best Actor, Best Acting Ensemble, Best Art Direction, Best Cinematography or Best Cinematographer, Best Director, Best Post-Production, Music Video, Animation, feature live action narrative, feature documentaries, short documentaries, and I think there's a few more that we've missed. There's a total of 15 categories up for grabs. And the Season Awards is a wonderful event that takes place at Pinewood Studios every January. I'm not sure if we're doing one this year or not, but we'll keep you all posted about that. And it's our red carpet event, so it's the one night of the year that we dress up, get the champagne flowing, always drink too much the next day. It is a little bit hard.
It's worth it.
But it's
always worth it.
And we do an amazing goodie bag, and I've just had a look at my water bottle today, and this was one of the objects that we gave away last year, sponsored by Pinewood itself and MBS Lighting. Thank you, Darren, for that, and it comes with me everywhere. It always makes me feel a bit like, I'm part of something when I've got that water bottle with me. So there are lots of nominations up for grabs, so do get voting for your favourite films, and let's announce the films that are currently in the lead and have had the biggest movement from last week. So, do you want to explain how this is judged?
Yeah, absolutely. So this is just our little disclaimer here. So this is to explain that the announcements that we're about to make are based on the films that have 100% followed the correct procedure to date. So there's still time for that to be corrected, not a problem. And that is commenting on the video wall on the Vimeo On Demand page, and then going to our extra link, as you saw in that video, and filling out your two choices. So if you do think, why has my film not been mentioned here? I can see in the comments, it might just be that something there needs tweaking, but rest assured that by the end of the festival, all your votes will be counted 100%.
Great, so let's have a look at the films. So from Trendsetters, we've got 119 viewers from 16 countries, which is just mind-blowing, really, isn't it? It's had 94 votes so far, and these tallied up scores are from 12 p.m. this afternoon, so 10th of July. So A Brunette Kiss is currently in leading spot. That is why it is in purple. And as we move on, all the films that are in purple are in pole position. So congratulations to A Brunette Kiss on 14 votes. What is Love is on 8 votes. And Eavesdropping is also on 8 votes. So A Brunette Kiss is directed by Edlberto Restino. So this is a film from the UK. A German soldier tells his grandson how he killed Hitler. Through his eyes, we recover the hidden reality of history. But had things happened the way he remembered it? A Brunette Kiss is the second chapter of Ed's film series. So congratulations for being in pole position. We mentioned this film last week as well.
We did, and I was very intrigued from the beginning there.
So yeah.
I do love a good history film.
What is Love? It's directed by Jane Martin from the USA. So the world as we know it is changing. What is holding us together is love. Love is a word we all use, but rarely stop and try to define. What is love? Ask the question of people from all walks of life, ages, sexualities, and cultures. What is love to you, Claire?
Beautiful concept there, and I won't attempt to answer it, but I will say that I saw this film just the other day when I was going through some of them myself, and it's such a lovely opening, immediately flicking through all the different people as they are somewhat shocked that that's the question they're about to have to attempt to answer. I think it's a great concept and a fantastic film.
And then we've got Eavesdropping by George Alves. So this is another film from the USA. So Tony and Kim try to sort through their rift in their relationship while investigating the next-door neighbour they think has murdered their husband. So this film is shot in one day, and I think it's an amazing poster. It's pretty sleek. It gets me intrigued, and I love the typography. Typography is such a huge element when it comes to filmmaking, and I think this is sleek and great.
It sure is. I said to Natalie when I read that logline, I've still got Tiger King on the brain because I was thinking, Carol Baskin.
Well, are they not investigating her a bit more now?
They possibly are. I mean, this is the problem. If you agree to go on a show that turns out to be such a phenomenon, it can open can of worms.
Sure can. So moving on to the next set.
So these are our Trendsetters feature. 184 viewers, again, staggering, amazing, from 16 different countries. Very cool. And we've had 78 votes roll in for this programme so far. Still at the top there is Hawks Ridge with 11 votes. Then we've got Secret Music, It's Always Been You, and Tin Soldiers, which each saw a huge shift in votes this week. So Hawks Ridge, Foster Solomon, who we had on Wednesday, and it was great to chat to him if you caught us on our Wednesday stream. Great to hear about him and his future projects and plans. So Hawks Ridge, a microcosm of current events. Hawks Ridge is the story of a black grieving ex-pastor who ponders whether to save the life of the white man who killed his wife. Secret Music by Daniel Beliavsky, also an American film. So Secret Music follows Pulitzer Prize-winning American composer David Del Tredici through his transformative and uninhibited commitment to writing what he calls gay music, a repertoire that celebrates the joys and honours the struggles of his life as a gay man. Congratulations to that film for being a big shifter this week. Along with It's Always Been You, directed by Andrew McArdle, a tapestry, the spiritual, the material and the digital. On the hottest day of summer, the neighbourhood is boiling.
Ooh, that's like mysterious. That doesn't give much away.
It doesn't, and it makes me want the sunshine.
Well, we got the sunshine today. It's pretty nice here today.
We just can't see it through the black tile windows at the moment.
Damn it.
Tin Soldiers, directed by Odette Schwegler, a South African film, very cool. Robbed of movement as children, but not their courage, their love, their hope. Tin Soldiers is an inspirational story of perseverance and triumph.
Cool.
Nice.
So then we have the Pathfinder short. So this is doing amazingly on 236 viewers from 19 countries.
Insane.
84 votes as of 12 p.m.
Yep.
Today at 10th of July. So congratulations to 2 films that are currently in pole position, as you can see there. And then there was Damien on 11 votes and Zombie Roommates also on 11 votes. Like Father is close behind on 7 votes as well. So, and then there was Damien. We mentioned this film last week, so congratulations for holding your kind of position within the charts. Sounds like a music roundup, doesn't it?
The New York charts for Liftoff Film Festival.
So congratulations. A young woman named Karen has been arrested and institutionalized following a murder she claims she did not commit. When Karen tries to explain that a man named Damien is responsible for the murder, a detective and her doctor try to put together the missing pieces of Karen's story. However, evidence supports a different theory, casting doubt on Karen's visions of what happened. Now it becomes a case of proving if Karen is criminally insane, whether with major mental health problems, or if Damien really exists. Does this film interest you, Rupert? That was a kind of a little pop up there.
That was.
And then we've got Zombie Roommates, directed by Chris Zanzano and Scott Harkeman. So this is a film from the US. Zombie Roommates is a throwback sitcom to the earlier and beloved era of the late 80s and early 90s television, something Claire and I both know quite well. The quirky web series stars Kevin, a zombie, his roommate Carl, a human, and their third roommate, Grover Cleveland, a dog that can talk. And their this is always a word that stumbles on me. Obnoxious neighbour, Mavis. She always seems to pop up wherever invited or not.
A dog that can talk. Rupert. Get in on your secrets.
And then Like Father, directed by Jonathan Kirkaru, also from the USA, a man travels to a small town in hopes to find answers to his father's disappearance. And again, this was another film that popped up last week because I remember that poster and thinking, this looks cool. I really want to see that. The mood in that poster just is ominous, and I want to see it. Well done to you guys.
So now onto Trailblazers Shorts. And just to say, as Natalie said that last time, I've just realised it is not the 10th of July. Liftoff have not sent you in some time machine or time warp. So this is as of 12 p.m. on the 17th of July.
Do you know what? Oh, God, I didn't even notice.
No.
And what day is it?
People these days don't even know what day it is, let alone the date, I think.
I think it's that whole thing of we're no longer locked away at home and now time. Yeah, sorry, it is the 17th of July.
Time is moving. So Trailblazers Shorts, 176 viewers from 15 countries there. And again, we've got 2 films tied in top position in first place. So we've got The Basics and Red Letter, both on 11 votes. And then congratulations to a big mover, Brazzy Jazzy, on 5 votes. So, The Basics in top position there. Directed by Mary Claire Plash, The Basics is an ensemble-based episodic comedy miniseries about a group of 20-something women who shake up the mostly male-dominated world of NYC's indie comedy to challenge the notion that they don't belong there. Love that. Love a bit of girl power.
Also, love how they've positioned the poster there.
Yeah, that's really cool. Nice. Red Letter. So another film by Edlberto Restino. Congratulations, Edlberto. That's very cool. People are loving your films. This thriller shows a young German trying to kill the Holocaust beast, 1942. So I can see here, Edlberto's thing is clearly the sort of history or war films. That's great to see someone sort of working in a niche. The voice of the Führer echoes around the streets of Paris. On a balcony, Hitler gives an impassioned speech to the crowd. From a window across the road, Franz, a sniper, trains a rifle on the Nazi leader's forehead. A crack of gunfire. Ooh. And Brazzy Jazzy, directed by Steve Becker. When a Brazilian girl takes on the New York City fashion world, the resulting misadventures are sometimes sexy, often funny, but always caffeinated. It's Jane the Virgin meets Girls, only an outsider immigrant version, more like Girls of the Third World.
Cool.
Nice.
Poppy poster as well.
Yeah.
Very cool. Okay, then we come to newcomer features. So we've had 34 views from 15 countries with 42 votes as of the 17th of July. I can't believe I said it twice. 17th of July, 17th of July, just to recap the two mistakes I'd made before. So Mumbai, the daring Mumbaika, is on 9 votes and currently in the lead, and we've got Carnival on 4 votes. So Mumbai, the daring Mumbaika. That is a tongue twister in itself. If you have a chance, just quickly try and say that fast. It's blah, 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 blah.
But what's cool is
he here?
We've got someone here saying that they're in the chat for their favourite film, Mumbai.
Ah,
so that's cool. There's support in the chat room for this.
Welcome. And thank you for supporting Abdel. So Iran, a young, dynamic personality who lives in Mumbai, is a daredevil, lives a lavish life. Unquestioned due to his standard and impressions, a nighthawk partying rowdy. He earns the exotic living by unlawful means. He is generous at heart, and through man of his words and promise, lives all by himself, and everything escapes from his hands of a policeman using his skills. Woo! Cool.
There's a lot of support. The chat room is
it
buzzing away for this film.
Cool.
So
cool.
Very cool.
Well, maybe that's a chance to get that filmmaker on Wednesday. And then we got Carnival here, a Canadian film directed by Alexandra Levine. So a year ago, Julie's parents died in a car crash. She moves and meets new people, argues, plays sports, goes to an amusement park. As she wanders through the sunny summer of 1996, she grows, changes, and blossoms. This fully independent film is Alexandra Levine's first feature. Cool. It is entirely made from grainy video footage, steeped in a nostalgic 1990s aesthetic. This is a disconnecting intimacy here, with privileged, almost secret access to deeply private thoughts and a bygone time. Very cool. I love that nostalgic feel. Very cool.
I said it last week and I'll say it again. Cool poster.
It reminds me of Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
So nice.
And on to then our penultimate programme, Newcomers Short 1. 152 viewers from 14 countries and 70 votes come in. So in first place there at the moment, catching up with 12 votes. It's a Girl Thing on 7 and Lilac Eyes and Beetle Black on 6 are our 2 big movers of the week. So Fowzi's film, who we also had on Wednesday, so Catching Up, directed by Fowzi, Abdelsamad. A surprise visit from an old friend digs up the past and reveals an incident that separated them 10 years ago. Again, great to chat with Fowzi on Wednesday.
He was so nice. He had lots of advice to give as well.
Yeah, very cool. One of our big movies, It's a Girl Thing, directed by Augusta Mariano. It's a Girl Thing is an honest depiction of what many women experience in college. It is a female-centric and female-driven series that uses each episode to highlight a way in which women experience the world around them differently than men during their late teens and early 20s. Nice. and Lilac Eyes and Beetle Black, directed by Hewitt, a Canadian film here. After moving into her new home, 8-year-old Adeline uncovers a dark secret that helps protect her from her abusive father.
That is a cool poster.
Yeah.
I love how the title was written.
Striking image there.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay, and then the final program. The final program, Newcomers Shorts 2. Again, this program is doing amazingly. We have 250 viewers from 21 countries, and it's currently on 144 votes. So firstly, and in pole position, we have The Creation in Animation on 16 votes, Shifting Gears on 8 votes, and The Birthday Wish currently on 6 votes. So The Creation in Animation, directed by Daryl Richardson and Jake Curier. This is a film from the USA. A Journey from Heaven to the Garden of Delight gives us a modern-day take through song and dance on God's plan for humanity and the deception, destruction, and devastation that arrives on one day backslides. So this is The Creation. And then Shifting Gears, we've got an animation, and, well, the other one was animation as well, but an animation, Shifting Gears. So Shifting Gears is directed by Leanne Citron. Very cool. It's also from the USA. Shifting Gears is a symbolic drive through life and forces on the obstacles you face and how choosing the perseverance through these hardships gives you the strength and courage to face anything else life throws your way. Nice. And then The Birthday Wish is directed by Christina Zumbrink, also from the USA. So twin siblings Jenna and Colin Dutton hit the milestone birthday of 40 in very different ways. Free from traditional society constraints, Colin is literally up for anything and sees the day as an opportunity to start up a new fling. Anxiety-ridden Jenna, on the other hand, attempts to take control of aging by freezing her eggs and at a fertility clinic. I stumbled there because, Claire, I was literally going to ask you, would you do that?
Yeah, I think I would. I don't know enough about this, but I've seen some great films that sort of look into this as well a little bit, so I'd be interested in watching this.
We've seen quite a few films along this line this year.
It's definitely I guess it's because the science at the moment is just rapidly accelerating in this area. Yeah, it's definitely an interesting topic.
Well done, all three of you, for getting through to the next... Well, I was going to say getting through to the next round, being in the leading kind of positions.
Yeah.
So... here we go. Are you a filmmaker looking to launch your career? If so, then we have our professional membership. There are free submissions to all of our showcases, festival and labs that we have based here at Pymon Studios and around the world. And we also have our career road mapping sessions, which are currently filmmaker interviews. So I can see that the chat room is absolutely buzzing. So we'll be picking 3 filmmakers, I think, from there to join us on Wednesday. And then when things do get back to normal, we will be inviting audiences here for lots of different things. We have an awesome jobs dashboard, and then we do film market representation at all of the major film markets, including Cannes, TIFF, AFM, EFM, and who knows, we may be going to the more Asian film markets at a later date as well. And then you can find all the information at liftoff.network/memberships. And thank you so much for watching. This is the perfect opportunities, if you do have any final questions, to put them in the chat room. Claire and I will be here. Fire away at us. We can take it.
But thank you so much to everybody who's fiercely supporting other filmmakers and stuff there. Great to see. Love seeing Bilal saying that everyone has creativity from everywhere all over the world. So true. Seeing the demographics from every country here definitely proves that to us.
So if there are any films you haven't seen, the links are in the descriptions below, so do click on to
Oh, we've got a question here for you, Natalie.
Okay.
Because John is asking, how old is Rupert?
Well, Rupert, do you want to come and say hello in the actual camera? We'll twist him around so you can see him. Here is Rupert. Rupert is 2.5 years old. Are you okay, maybe? He's 2.5, and he's been an office dog since he was about 8 weeks old. So it's caused a few anxiety issues, but apart from that, he's an absolute joy, and he's so friendly with everyone else.
Yeah, he's definitely Liftoff's #1 mascot.
Yes, he is. Would you like to know anything else about Rupert? I've got the whole knowledge here.
I think there weren't any other questions though.
Okay.
Hi Gwen, who was also on our filmmaker interview on Wednesday. Nice to see you in the chat room again as well.
So then just to recap about what is coming up. So on Wednesday, as you can see there, we've got our filmmaker interviews, and what was his name that asked about Rupert?
We got John asking.
So John, we'll be getting you on Wednesday. You can join us on Wednesday for the filmmaker interview, providing you do have a film in New York liftoff. And then next Friday, we'll be also coming back here to do the 3rd week roundup of what is going on.
And just one other shout out, we have got the Liftoff Sessions, the July edition, which goes live on Sunday at 10 p.m. BST. So keep your eyes peeled for that. And congratulations to the 900 filmmakers whose work we are screening in that collection. It's set to be something pretty epic. Our biggest one yet.
I was going to say, that must be the biggest one.
Yes.
Okay, well, that's everything from me. So have a lovely weekend, and we will see you next week. Goodbye from Natalie.
Goodbye from Rupert.
Goodbye from Rupert. Rupert, you going to say goodbye?
He's like, I just want to go to bed now.
Look at those eyes. And goodbye from Claire.